Queued up.
Yes, sir. What is going on, baby? It's another beautiful week. It is hot as hell in Arizona, but you know the podcast is already hotter. My name is DJ Aaron Michael. We got the whole squad with us today, and you guys are now locked into the Queued Up podcast right here, baby. Super excited. It is episode 18. Mm-hmm. We are back at it again. Shout out to the whole family in the building. Shout out to my two content freaking legends over here, Charlie Mumbles and my boy Chewy, a.k.a. Jesus Crust.
Let's go.
Can't do this without you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't do this without y'all. Shout out to my boy Justin Gurian as well. He's back in the building. The man of many talents and businesses and ideas. You the guy. You the GOAT. So it's all love. Once again, shout out to Charlie's for sponsoring our podcast again. Smoke Charlie's. We're going to give you guys information on how you guys can find them if you are in the local Arizona area as well, too. Really great company with a lot of great things going on, and we're thankful to have Charlie's again. And then, yeah, so on the screen, you already know the team. My brother RC, what up?
Yerp, what's good?
My brother Artie Reeps, what's good? What was that?
Some energy. That's what it was. I like it.
Don't make me do it
I'm
twice.
here for it.
All right, the ghost of DMX has possessed Artie, so there we go. And then, yeah, so we got a special guest today. Really excited for this guy. A relationship coach, a mindset coach. Mm-hmm. I met him in Scottsdale. Always been genuine, stand-up.
All right.
No, you see, I gotta let the people know how this happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we met out there. You know, you were in shape more than me. I was jealous.
That's right, baby.
Oh my goddamn! This man just said what he ate for breakfast earlier today and what he's been eating for the past 100 days. That's why you know he's in shape.
Mm-hmm. You can eat me for breakfast.
Whoa! For the ladies, hey, look at the camera. Chris, don't make eye contact with me and say it. They gotta look at the camera. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at your fans. Nah, man. My boy. Over 1.1 million followers on TikTok.
Let's go.
What do we say about that?
That's pretty
cool. Yeah.
It's whatever. Whatever. More than all of us combined. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like that.
Yeah. Some of your reels have almost 300,000 views because you're giving relationship advice and mental advice. You literally are on the streets in one of the most busiest populated club districts in the entire world, Chris, and you're interviewing drunk women and even sober women and men too. Yeah, people. And you're asking them the hard-hitting questions.
I'm over that too. But yeah.
But no, man, we are super thankful to have my guy, the one and only Chris Nappy in the building.
Thank you.
Right? I guess we just...
My dogs, Zach. Where my dogs?
Hey, yo, my dog. Hey, yo, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I guess we just growling and just rapping on this shit today. Super excited to have Chris. We're going to talk to him a little bit more, kind of see how he got started, you know, with his coaching and everything like that, and how's that going, what he has planned for the future. Also in the queue, we're going to be talking about, since we have a relationship guru here, we're going to ask you some questions about what do you think about different situations and stuff like that, and what do we think. Gabrielle Union came out and said the other week that her and her husband, Dwayne Wade, split. They go half on bills. And the internet kind of went crazy on that. So we're going to talk about how do we feel about a man and a woman, or just typically in this case, a man and a woman, how they feel about splitting bills. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, you know, we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Also, we're going to talk about Carmelo Anthony retiring. He called it quits after 19 years. Mm-hmm. Chris, you from New York, so that means something to you?
3 the dome. What am I supposed to say there? I fuck with Melo, though. I fuck with him. I feel bad. I don't know if I feel bad. He's not that old. He's 38.
Nah, I mean, he's good. He got money. You know
he's
what I'm
good.
saying? Yeah, he's fine. You know,
He's
yeah.
a light-skinned Hall
of
Fame. Better than a lot of people.
Yeah, nah, he ain't got a hoop no more. So we're going to talk about what Melo means to us, especially being a New Yorker fan. Are you a Knicks fan, though?
This is going to suck, but I'm actually a Lakers fan.
Wow.
Okay.
There you go.
When I was a little kid, I was playing on a CYO basketball team. I think it was summer camp, and they put me on the Lakers.
Oh,
So I
okay.
have a little basketball card of me like in a Lakers shirt.
Hey.
So it wasn't like I just like picked them this year. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it's been a while.
That's what's up.
But that blue and orange is in your blood, though.
No. I fuck with the Knicks.
All
I fuck
right.
with the Knicks, but
right.
just more of a Lakers.
I
fan.
mean, they're low-key a poverty
more of a Kobe,
franchise.
more of a Kobe fan. But like, I don't really like this new era, but I'll watch it.
Oh, don't say the
I'm
new
saying,
era because
the
they're
new era.
soft. And
It's different.
Are you a LeBron fan?
I'm half and half on him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm like, he's cool. I respect him, but he's not my favorite player.
That's fair. All right, we're going to come back to that. We're going to talk about Melo retiring, some basketball stuff. And then we have a brand new segment we're going to break off just for y'all. It's going to be called What's the Flag? Where we give 3 different scenarios today. We're going to say what color is the flag of that scenario. Either it's a green flag for A, that's okay, that's good. Or it's a red flag for get that shit up out of here.
Yes. What about yellow flag? That shit means proceed
Valid.
with caution.
Valid.
I mean, if shit, why not? You know, we can have a magenta flag. We can have
All
a
kind of
burnt
flags.
sienna flag. We can have different colors.
The pride flag.
That too, yeah.
Let's keep it. No, you know what? That was gonna sound really bad.
What was
in
you-
context? I was gonna say let's keep it binary, but like I don't mean it.
Hey,
I don't mean it like
yo.
that. I'm just saying let's keep like red, green flags. Oh my
Keep the
god.
flags. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're
Let's
saying.
keep-
But
My
still,
bad.
we're
Let's keep
canceled.
them
It doesn't matter. Let's not. I don't want to mix my flag colors.
Yo,
Mix my colors.
Damn it. Speaking of segregation, I spent some time with my grandfather this weekend. He told me the wildest story. I'm not gonna unless y'all, but he told me the
Go
wildest.
for it. No.
When he went to school, schools were still segregated.
Yeah.
This shit was crazy. So, what you want me to? It's a lot, bro.
Okay,
It's a
all right,
lot.
okay, all right. Well,
It's just
if
a lot,
if we have
but-
time, we'll get
Wait,
to it.
why can't we talk about that?
No, we can if y'all want to. It's a crazy ass story though.
I wanna hear it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so listen,
Lean
my
into it.
grandfather is one of the most esteemed gentlemen I know. He's a Mason. He is a pastor. He right now he works for so he had a church. He doesn't have a church anymore. Literally one of the most like esteemed individuals I know. He's like a senior flight attendant with Southwest, and they actually so if you get on a Southwest flight, pretty much from this point on, in print, in the book that they give you, and not like one of the fly-by-night joints, but the actual like this is our menu, and his picture is in there.
Wow.
So like he's really big deal. But I went over to his house yesterday, and we were just spending some time, and he was just telling me a bunch of stories, and he told me the craziest story about when he was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Schools were still segregated, and then they weren't. So then there was this little white kid at school, called him the N-word every day. And every day they would get into a fight. But this would either be before or after school,
Yeah.
because my grandfather didn't want to get in trouble. One day, they were out on a basketball court. He couldn't take it anymore, and he was like, usually I would wait until after school, but I'm about to... So he's beating this guy, like whooping this kid. He said he literally sat on top of him, was holding like the side of his face by his ears, and was pounding his head into the basketball court. This is where it gets really crazy, so I'm going to apologize in advance. The little kid goes... blood all over his face, his nose is bleeding, he's talking through like spit and blood.
Yeah.
Little kid goes, I don't care. You can kill me, but you'll still be an N-word.
Wow.
I didn't mean to drop that on y'all. That's crazy.
Shit.
Because this happened during school hours, now they're in trouble. So the PE teacher or whoever picks him up, takes him to the principal's office. They're sitting in the principal's office. And he's like, we get to both tell our side of the story, you know, pretty much say what happened.
Yeah.
The little kid gives his side of the story. Of course, he left out the N-word part. And my grandfather goes, well, yeah, but he called me the N-word and I just couldn't take it. The principal of the school sat forward, looked the child, my grandfather was in like the 3rd grade, looked the child in the face and was like, well, aren't you?
Well,
Damn.
should we really be that surprised, unfortunately?
So...
It's a different time, man.
yeah, man, it's a different time. We've come a long way. I'm really glad with how we've come. It was important for him to tell me that story. I'd never heard it, and he was just like, just so you know, like, this is the stuff that I had to go through. But in order for him to pursue his education, he had to deal with stuff like that all the time. So that's crazy. I don't want to open the podcast with that, but y'all asked. It was a crazy story.
That was a good story,
It hit
man.
me hard, but yeah. But the kid that went through all of that is now this very esteemed gentleman. He fought in the Vietnam War. He retired. He's like doing amazing for himself. So,
But is he still on that type of time?
oh, what type of time?
Like the
No,
kid?
no, I'm talking about my grandfather.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
The
think
kid who went through all of that.
Oh.
The victim in that story.
Oh, I think you're talking about the white kid. I was like,
Man,
wait,
I don't know what the hell happened to that.
Is he still
I don't
racist?
care.
No, it's crazy to think that.
What you mean?
It's crazy that just because like a lot of videos and old things that we see with like MLK and the Million Man March and all that type of stuff, just because it's in black and white, we think it's like 1,000 years ago.
Right.
It was not that long ago.
Yeah, it's not.
Like if MLK wasn't taken away from us early, he probably would still be here, or probably would have maybe just passed probably pretty recently.
His granddad still alive, so
Yeah.
that dude probably still alive too.
Yeah, my grandfather's 75 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that dude called the wrong one, the magic word. He probably ain't alive no more if he's ever gonna beat up at
We don't
30.
know.
But anyway,
Wait, why is there no N-word on the board?
We try not to.
No,
we try to,
see, Chris, now you're
keep it clean.
getting that out of context, okay?
We try to keep it
we're
clean.
trying to get sponsors, which we're going to talk to y'all about pretty soon, okay? But yeah, I mean, it slips out every now and then. But my grandma watches this, Chris, okay?
Okay.
She gets mad at me for cussing and shit.
I won't drop it.
Thank you for that.
I promise everything I say from this point out will be lighthearted and not as serious. I didn't mean to drop that on y'all early in the pod. It was
it's
crazy.
okay. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Look, Chris is okay, all right? He's fine, okay?
Oh my
No, that's a dope story, though, man.
It was a
is
dark
great.
time.
It was
different, yeah.
No pun intended.
We've come a very long way. Damn.
Yo, why is he on fire today, though? Should we hit the horn, bro? Shit.
I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
Well, speaking of our guests, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on the show today, dog.
You're welcome.
For the people that don't really know who you are, or they don't really know like how you've gotten pretty popular on like social media and stuff like that, kind of give like a little blurb about where you're from, how long you've been in AZ, and what made you want to become a content creator.
Shit, that's deep.
Yeah,
That's a lot. So I've been in AZ for a little while. Went to college out here, did my thing. I was a corporate baby, and I was bred to just be like in a suit and tie. And then I was just like, I don't want to do this. I remember telling my manager at work, I was like, yeah, I think I want to do YouTube. And he's like looking at me just like, motherfucker, like go on your laptop, like go do some billing. And I was like, oh, all right, like whatever. But so I was like, fuck it. I was like, I knew I wanted to be an entertainer of some sort. I was like, I knew I wanted to do social media. I just didn't really know what it was.
Right.
So I started on YouTube a little bit, and I was like, this shit is pretty hard. I was like, yo, TikTok's kind of like going off. My brother's like, yo, you should try that out. I was like, all right, cool. Just started posting every single day. Next thing you know, it's fucking doing a lot of shit on there, posting like dancing, just weird shit, trying to find my lane. And then I talked to one of my girlfriends, and not like that.
Now, if you pimp it, it's okay.
No.
Continue,
Well, we
Mom.
can get there.
Oh.
But I don't know if I'm pimping. Actually, I am.
Wow.
Hey.
Actually, matter of fact, good sir, I am indeed a
Isms.
pimp. Isms. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I just started. I always like gave people pretty good advice, and so it just started popping off. Started posting advice on there, but on top of it too, like the entertainment as well with it. And they both just kind of like exploded for me. So I was giving people advice. Initially, it was just like, your homie's advice.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, like do this. But like over time, I started to like study the game because I was like, oh shit, people are really following me. And if I say some shit, like people are going to follow that shit. So like I need to be like educated. So just started going hard, just like reading like crazy about relationships, just fucking self-development. So helped my advice a lot. But on top of that, ever since then, just started doing other shit, going out to Scottsdale, interviewing some people.
Right.
I'm somebody that doesn't like to do the same thing over and over and over. So that's the struggle I have with social media a little bit.
feel you.
It's like sometimes if you want to grow, you got to be like a specific niche. They put you in a box. And if you see anybody that's like huge on social media, normally their thing is they post the same type of video just over and over and over in a different context.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to grow, like trying to do everything. But that's kind of my vibe is like, I don't want to become that. I don't want to become the box. I just want to do everything I want. And if people don't fuck with me, it is what it is.
Hey man, look, once you find your niche, bro, you got to just stick with it. Like Jello's been doing unfun facts for 15 years. Like TikTok wasn't even out. And that's just been his bread and butter.
It's working though. It works for him.
Jello was in the newspaper.
That's his point.
Yeah.
Jello was in newspapers doing unfun facts. And Artie with his K-pop review videos that got him popping on TikTok.
Yeah, it's interesting because I definitely resonated with a lot of what you said because like when I first got on TikTok, the only difference with me was when I first got on TikTok, all my homies was like, you getting on that on that dancing app, blood? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, that shit lame, dog. And then I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna just see what's up. So I just started posting like pretty much every day. I was posting a couple videos, doing random stuff. I never really got into like dancing and all of that, maybe on like 1 or 2 videos. But then finally, I just seen like this moment where I was like, I feel like if I merge these 2 things, because there was like a moment in time where like light skin jokes were like really popular. Do you remember that? Where it was like everything they kept doing like that, like it would be like dark skin dudes do this, and then light skins and he'd jump in and like
how light skins cook and it's
yeah. So I was like, okay, these light skin jokes are popping, but I keep seeing like all this K-pop content too. I was like, what if I could like merge these 2 videos or merge these 2 things? So then I like made a video where I was like, this dude Jay Park, I was like, he's like smoother than light skins. Like, this is crazy. And then I went to bed, woke up, and it had like 300K views, and then it just kept going up. I think that video got up to like 7.1 mil.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
And then I just kept making K-pop videos, like reaction videos for a minute. But then I kind of felt like what you were saying, where I was like, bro, like, this ain't even me.
There's only so many you can do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like learning. I'm learning Korean and shit now because of all the followers and shit.
Like ni hao.
Deep in the bag. I don't know if you are able to say
Chinese.
That. Relax.
It's anyong.
Relax.
Anyang.
Yeah. And then
Hey, now I'm learning, yo.
All right.
If you talking
Hey,
to
well,
like
yeah.
an elder, it's
If I don't hold you
Annyeong,
accountable, then I get in trouble.
Oh, so you knew it wasn't ni hao?
I just don't know. I don't know.
for Korean.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm just saying I resonated with that because I was like, man, don't get me wrong. Shouts out to the K-pop community because they put me on, and I'm not anywhere near on to like where he's at, but like they got me my first 20K followers. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I was able to get up to, I'm at like 55 or 54 now, but.
No. I mean,
Good
that's
shit.
how it starts, though, bro. I mean,
you got to start somewhere. And honestly, what you were saying about like your friends, I mean, that's a really tough thing. So like growing up, my group of friends was like anti-social media. Like I specifically remember us bullying one kid specifically for posting on social media, and we would just like we would like call him, try to fire him from his job.
Oh,
like
damn.
just you know,
wow. I don't know. Stole his dog, slapped his tires.
No, honestly, I was a pretty mischievous kid. Like we used to take we used to like hate like the popular kids. So like we used to like fill up a super soaker. We used to put bleach in it, and if we saw you had like a cool outfit, we would drive by.
We scrapping.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we drive by, we shoot you with a super soaker. So growing up, it was like that was my culture, was like fuck that. You know what I mean? So like my friends, when I started posting on there, same reaction, right? Like they're just like, you know what I'm saying? You start getting like some followers, and you're doing your thing on there, and they're just like, oh, like that's not even you. You know what I mean? They're like telling you that's the version that's not you.
Yeah.
So it's hard, but you gotta go in your own lane. And if they don't fuck with you because of that, like no offense, they're not really your friends. You know what I mean? Fuck them.
Well, and I imagine not everyone is gonna get it because obviously we put on different versions of ourselves to different people. So like the people that know you may see that and don't understand the social media, and it's like, well, not like you're playing a character, but like this is my role in this space. I put this out there. This is the content that I put out.
Yeah.
So the people that know you personally who can't connect the dots, I could see how there could be a little bit of disconnect there.
Oh, dude, you gotta see some of the DMs I have from friends. Be like, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, just like crazy shit. I'll pull it up in between if we have some time.
Yeah.
But like so that's the hard part about social media too, is you want to be your authentic self. Like that's my whole thing, is I want to be as authentic and real as I possibly can be. But even then, it's like, okay, my whole job is to relate to other people.
Right.
So the hard part is how do you be your authentic version of yourself, but still, be catchy enough to get to relate to other people.
Right.
You know, so it's really tough to mesh both of those and still be your authentic self and make something fun for people to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just
that's well said too, by the way.
it's just like a different vibe, and that was extremely well said. It's just a different vibe. Like for me, I'm a very outgoing, personable guy. You know what I'm saying? Like me being a DJ, me being on the radio and shit like that. Like I love talking to people. I love making people laugh and having conversations and all that funny shit. But I hate putting myself on camera. Like I
Interesting.
hate that shit. Like I did a reel. I did 2 reels. One of them got like almost 15,000 views on IG. It ain't much, but I'm
Solid.
proud about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm proud. But it's just weird for me. It's just like I feel like I'm just like a corny ass mofo. You know, like
Well,
well, you ain't wrong. Thanks, RC.
fucking
There
with
goes
you.
my
I'm playing.
confidence. I know.
You got to deal with that though too. You got to understand that you're gonna fuck up. That's the hardest part. Is like you got to fail in public.
Yeah.
So that's my job. Is like essentially I'm trying a bunch, and like a bunch might suck, and I might look like an asshole sometimes, but other times it's gonna hit, and you just got to be okay with the fact that you're gonna make mistakes and look stupid.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you real quick. So what made you want to start interviewing people on the street like that? Like what made you want to like kind of get into that realm? Because there's some crazy shit that happens in that world.
I know. Honestly, so I was just telling you, like, I kind of don't want to do it anymore, just because, in a weird way, I don't want to get famous for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get famous for interviewing, like, just drunk people. But it is easy-ass fucking content, to be honest. You go out there with a fucking microphone and ask people questions. They want to be on there talking shit.
Yeah.
But the reason I got into it was a friend was like, we got to start doing some stuff in public, because the hard part, too, is if you're creating content from your house all the time, I feel like it kind of gets stagnant, right? People keep seeing you in your house. So I was like, all right, I got to try to get the community more involved.
Yeah.
So that was like the way I was going to do it. I was like, all right, I still do dating. So I was like, let me ask people in the wild some fucking dating questions. And then it just started like going ham. So I honestly, I love those videos, but I might chill on them. I'm going to find another lane.
seems like a logical next step, though. When you put it like
Yeah.
that, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, these are the people that are in the dating pool. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that
Let's see
seems
what
like
they
a
think
logical
about this
next
shit.
step.
And people want to hear from other people, see other people's opinions, and honestly, just like the crazy shock value of these people like that are drunk. Just say some wild ass.
What's the
fucking
craziest thing you've ever heard, or one of them?
shit. Oh, I don't even know.
You got something.
I love asking people about eating ass. You get so many
I
mixed
see your face,
opinions.
Chewy. I saw your face, Chewy. you dirty dog. All right. So you ask somebody what? Do you eat ass? And
Yeah, you get a lot of like crazy like different comments. Like people be like, yeah, I fucking do it. Like, nah, that's gay. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get like two different ends of it. I'm not joking, and no offense to fat people, but I had this just
No
like
take.
heavy set. It wasn't.
Hell no.
Wasn't like that.
You good.
Yeah,
You good.
I had this. I'll just call her heavy set woman on there, and I asked her about that. She's like, I won't do that if you ain't fit. And like I can,
Excuse?
yeah.
Excuse?
Everybody was like, "What? Like that doesn't even make sense." Like coming from you. So I don't know, bro. People like that's a weird realm to some people. The other hole.
Damn.
Yeah. One of my homies once said, he said, if you really want to make a girl like love you forever, you got to eat her ass. And I was like, I guess I don't care enough then.
There's other ways. I'm sure you can figure something else.
RC, why you sweating, dog?
He was like,
Hey.
you got to do it.
Wait. So Chris, did you ever ask any women if they ate ass?
Yeah, no.
Well, that's what she
I'm saying.
said.
Oh, wait,
Yeah. She said she would do it, but not like with a fat dude. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
A shorty told me she'd eat my ass before. Like, she told me straight up. And at the time, I was like, nah. And I think now I would have been like, go ahead, but not because I would have enjoyed it, but just because
Go ahead.
I would have known for the rest of my life, like, shut up, you ate my ass.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that,
Well,
you can't let nobody
okay.
have that shit over you.
Okay, well, if you if you're worried about if you worried about somebody throwing it in your face, you're probably not with the right person for that moment anyway.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
come on.
I've dealt with that with a female one time. It was
She threw it in your face or what?
Nah, she didn't. She tried though, like 'cause she was kind of a thicker woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she was strong too, and so like she was trying to get. Like, I'm like, hey yo, like literally. It was like
she
a
violated you.
low key. I'm like shit. I'm like yo, you
said it was like a wrestling
it was the Big Show versus the Undertaker going down that night, right? I had to shut that shit down.
Hey yo.
And then after she left, I had to tell my roommate, I'm like, bro, it almost got bad. He was like, he was Asian. He was like, no way.
Nah, but you gotta
Damn.
let her do it, and when she's doing it, you just look at her and go, disgusting.
Oh my god.
Nah, the
She was
prize.
handling you, dog.
Dog, low key, bro.
That's why you gotta.
Crazy.
You,
So wait, what do you think is worse? You eating her ass or You eating her? Wait, what is it? What is it?
Like her. Like, man, look, bro.
Which
I'm
way?
gonna say, look, when you're really bonded with somebody and you're intimate on that level, you know what I'm saying? There's
Bonded.
maybe not too many things that's off the table. I'll say that. But besides that, if it's just like a hookup or some shit, nah. You know, and I think
You got to be a freaky motherfucker. To just start splitting cheeks open on just a random. That's crazy. That's just crazy, right? Like if we in love and we down this road, okay, cool, but just the
glad you
jump
said
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, RC, because I have a friend who does that shit.
Who you pointing at? You pointing at
That's
Mumbles?
wild.
No, camera, so he
Hell
sees
no.
this.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Wait. You didn't answer his question.
What
though.
question?
Which one is worse
Or better.
or better? Is it worse for you to eat her ass or for her to eat your ass?
I think it's a little bit more taboo for the woman to eat the man's ass. I think that's a little bit.
So that's worse.
I'm not gonna say it's worse because there's some people that enjoy that. You know,
Yeah,
don't emasculate you?
we don't kink shame on the show if you like what you like, but I think that's just a little bit more. It's different. You know, a dude eating ass, all right, that's whatever. You know, what I'm saying, dude eating a woman's ass, okay, but a woman eating a man's ass, like that's some freaky shit.
Also, the expression
I
too,
see.
like it's still eating. Like it just sounds crazy.
Ain't no way around it.
It just sounds crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I think of it objectively from like a sanitation standpoint that it's worse for her to eat. It's worse for her to eat my ass.
Oh god.
So I'm
Sanitation.
not gonna eat no ass, but if she wanna eat my ass,
All right. Okay. All right,
I wouldn't
Chris.
even like it.
All right, Artie. All right, Chris. So thanks for that.
Yeah, my bad.
Some
That was
no.
you
good.
asked me.
Yeah, I
To
did
his
ask
point,
you.
though, to his point, all he said was, "I like to ask people about eating ass, and then look at everything that just came from that."
Yeah,
So
that's
to
a
your
great
point,
yeah.
to your point, it's a
so
good.
it's my fault.
It's a
If
good
so, fact
line.
though, because I asked the question
Right.
to open the door. Got it.
Don't try to take his credit.
Don't ask
Yeah,
questions.
just take his credit.
You open the door, all right?
No, all right.
back door.
So
Back door.
damn, he good. That boy good. Hit the hoo-ah. That boy good. All right, so you done TikToks, you done Reels, you done in the street shit. What do you think you want to? What's like the next step? What are you doing now? What do you want to
Shit.
do?
I see that's the hard part, bro. I gotta meditate. You know, I be doing crazy ass shit. I be walking to the mountain. I'll meditate for an hour on the mountain, eyes closed, just thinking about my life.
All right, Mr. Miyagi. Shit.
I mean, wax on, wax off.
Sitting on a cactus, just
I'm not sure. Honestly, it's hard because, like I said, I like the entertainment side of it. So I'm trying to roll with that. Probably do more skits. But probably just gonna do what I'm doing right now. I'm bringing my podcast back actually. I think pretty soon. So
Nice.
getting back into the game. Yeah, we were on that for like 3 years. Takes a long time, yeah. And then it was tough. It was like a couple. You know what I mean? We should have went to therapy, but it's crazy because we're like still best friends. But it takes a lot, bro. You're doing that shit for a really long time. It's not easy.
Wait. You talking about you and the person you did the podcast with?
Yes.
Who'd you do the podcast with?
My friend Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
did y'all kind of start beefing with each other? Like this motherfucker.
No, not necessarily beefing. It's weird because me and him, we have no anger between us at all. So that's why it's really hard. But the difficult part is when you're in business with friends, the hard part is like when business starts to get fucking real, money starts to get involved. That's when people start being like, all right, how much work you doing? You know what I mean? Like it starts becoming like, it's fun at first, don't get me wrong. But one thing I'll tell you guys, is definitely just communicate with each other, you know, make sure everybody's good with like how much each person is doing and stuff, because then when money starts coming in, you start looking around and being like, bro, this dude's just doing nothing or whatever. That's not exactly what happened, but to the degree of it started becoming like, okay, what's more beneficial for me? What's more beneficial for you? Is it matching up? Do our values match up in terms of where we want to go with the podcast? A lot happens over time with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, ever since we started this pod, it's been a learning experience for all of us, you know, because everybody in this room has something great going on in their own lives. Like people have jobs, people got families, people have their own side hustles they're trying to do.
Exactly.
And the fact that we were all able to come together and do this and people like believe in the vision that like me and RC and Jello kind of painted for everybody, because this started off of that, and like literally Artie like walked in, or he was just there that day, and he ended up being on the podcast. And Chewy has been just such a great friend and a hard worker. He just ended up being on the podcast. I had to kidnap Mumbles. Like I had to like literally put a potato sack over his head and bring him here, and he's just been here. But and then Giovanni too. Giovanni, he's very eccentric. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That dude has a lot of great stuff going on with his art. Very busy guy. He's hard to tie down, but once you get him here, like he's amazing on the pod.
Yeah.
He's one of the founding fathers. So, nah, man, it's definitely not easy to get 5, 6, 7 grown men in here and to become a part of the team. You know, he's just been showing up and showing love. He helped us get Charlie, so thank you for that.
Hey,
you know, you and your
Shout
expertise and your story. So. Shout out to Quinn too. Shout out to my dog Quinn. So yeah, man. So we've been super lucky to have that. We're almost going to be 20 episodes in. So 3 years, I can only imagine how that is and how the dynamic changes and stuff like that. But right now, we're just trying to, figure this thing out and just beg for help.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I mean, it just happens. Like he was just saying, like you have certain friends, and then over time, you guys go in different directions, and it's like weird when you have that realization or things fucking change. You really gotta like be like, oh fuck, like that's my boy, like. How do I even express myself to him? Like, that's my dude. I don't even want to tell him some fucked up shit or some real shit. It's not easy to have some of those hard conversations. But a lot of people forget that. You have them with your relationship, but you don't have them with your friends as much. But that shit you got to like kind of do. Like, you got to work on that shit with your homies.
Yeah, definitely. I know what you're talking about.
You know what
I've had some moments with my homies where we did have to. I think we didn't discuss certain things for so long that it just hit like a boiling point where like the simplest thing like set me off, and we're not gonna go too deep into it. Because it's all squashed now. We cool, but it really did like hit a point of just like blind like caveman rage.
Exactly.
It did get primal. I was there.
It's kind of unique in that way though, because first of all, you're friends on a certain level, so it's like I could say certain things to him that I would never say to anyone, but this is my brother. Like I've known you for my entire life. Yeah. So it's like we already have the ability to get to that like basement level where it's just bare knuckle brawl. Not physically, but like just like
mentally,
like with words, and then you add money and business on top of that. So I imagine it can get in a weird place. Like that's why they always say, be careful when you try to mix those things, because it can go in a different direction. And obviously, we would never bare knuckle brawl and like.
We've talked shit before, but it would never happen. Like it's brotherly shit, but there's been a few times one of us have probably wanted to hit the other one like the belly.
You grapple with your brother, fucking get him in a headlock noogie like that. You do little stuff like that, but it'll never
black out real quick, and then you wake him back up, some smelling salt. You know what I'm saying? Just simple shit. Chewy, have you ever almost fought a friend before or anything?
Yeah, but it's probably over dumb shit like back in elementary school, like I barely even remember what we fought about, but like probably like still like my Pokemon cards or some shit. I was like, hey,
hey, I mean that's a handsable offense.
No,
though.
Exactly. No, I agree. So,
I had a teacher back in the 4th grade, like back when Pokemon was the shit. I found some Japanese holographic Pokemon still in the plastic sleeves walking around my neighborhood. Right, I was hyped as hell. I was hyped.
That sounds sketchy.
What do you mean sketchy?
What you mean? You just found them walking around the neighborhood?
I found them, yo.
You was doing B&Es?
What?
You was
beanies?
He don't even
breaking
know
it in her?
No, they were literally on the street. Let me finish. They were on the street.
I don't believe it.
I had them in a class, and my teacher, Mr. Frontek, that's my guy. Everybody was looking at their Pokemon cards. Like, I got this. I was like, boom! Like I rolled that shit down. You know what I'm saying? It's like a holographic Blastoise. My teacher was like, y'all would have put them damn Pokemon cards away. I'm like, man, we ain't listening to you. And then finally, he came to me. Everybody else had their shit out in class, but no, he came to me, took mine, had some scissors over the trash, cut them shits up.
What?
Over the trash. In the middle of the class.
What?
They probably would have been worth at least a rack now. Maybe.
That's crazy.
Jake Paul spending millions, or Logan Paul spending millions on a motherfucking Charizard.
Wait, he really cut up your Pokemon?
He cut my shits up, bro. Yeah, they were done.
Teachers getting hands, bro. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
That was back in the day where teachers can actually fight back, and like they wouldn't even get in trouble.
Hell
was like
no.
Do something.
The overhead projector was just literally like a laminate and just a light. There was no technology, bro. There was no cameras. So,
Did you go to public school?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, why'd you say it like that?
Because what else is there?
Private?
No,
Private?
Did you go to private school?
I did half and half. I did a lot of flip flopping with school. Behavioral issues. You know what I'm saying?
You were scrapping?
Yeah. No.
He was shooting people with bleach.
With bleach.
What you mean?
That should have led to
Yeah.
a scrap though, Chris. I love you. But if I wore my new fit to school and you got mad because it was nice and you shot me with a bleach gun,
Bleaching up the FUBU.
I know, hey yo, bleaching up my Rockaware, motherfucker. Yo, we fighting. All right. I went to Burlington Coat Factory. That's where I got my clothes from. Okay.
Shit.
It was hard.
Yeah, I think I didn't wear jeans until like 8th grade.
You was wearing shorts. You was wearing the shorts all the
I was
time.
like, bro, I
Winter.
I hate jeans. I was like, yo, I fucking love sweats. Yo, look at me right now. I'm in sweat shorts. You in jeans. I'll be like, fuck this dude.
Hey, but
Oh yeah, you was getting the bleach for sure.
should I be worried when I leave out of here? You're
Nah,
not just gonna bleach me up or
that's
something like
crazy.
that.
I had to grow up a little bit. You know, it took some time.
That's fucking hilarious.
But that was the fun back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Just like mischievous shit. That's why it was
That's
bad
true.
with like, it wasn't like I was like doing like drugs or anything. That was later in life. Like earlier, it was more about just like fucking with people. Like that was my fun.
What's the most fucked up thing you ever did to somebody?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
Is it
Answer.
crazy? No,
Yeah.
well, okay.
You answer first.
I never really did
You
anything.
stole somebody's Pokemon cards and got them set up.
What have I ever done to somebody like that?
That's crazy.
I'm trying to remember. I think back when I was like in summer camp, it wasn't like literally like go camping shit. It was like in the hood. So like literally we went to a school during the day. They called it summer camp. I think
ghetto.
I broke this kid's arm.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I forgot because I think he was like I was a big kid, but I was chilled. I was quiet, but this kid was like talking shit to me or something like that. So we were like play fighting. I took his arm.
Oh shit!
He was like,
Just snapped like a twig.
Yeah, really. I mean, hey, I was 6 foot and and 10 years old. I didn't know how to control my body.
Broke his arm.
I was like, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think that might be the most fucked up thing I ever really did.
Okay.
I think the most fucked up thing I ever did, it's not that bad, but one time we found like this much weed, like no less than
pebble?
that. Like a pebble of weed when I was in like 8th grade, and then we sold it to a 6th grader for like $25.
Damn.
That was it. That was the
Damn.
hardest thing on your rap sheet.
That was
Right.
just it was the thing that made me like till today. I think like damn,
The
we
hardest-
did him dirty.
You want to find him looking back his money?
He was like, and he was so happy. He was like,
You actually made his day.
he was like, thanks,
that was like one of the
man."
nicest things you've ever done.
I know, like that kid whose arm I broke, he was not happy after that. So
Yeah.
at least he helped somebody. RC?
I don't know. I did used to fight a lot in like elementary school and stuff like that, especially because we moved around a lot, dog. So
Yeah.
I was always a new kid. So I used to just fight all the time. And it's funny though. I used to fight people, and then they would become like my best friends later.
Yeah.
Like the
I
people
feel like that's how it goes.
a lot of people that I would get into like fist fights with, like just for some reason later in the school year, we just best friends now.
It's weird how that goes down. I don't know. I'm the same way. Like people used to like fucking hate for some reason. They just end up being your best friends.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from.
That's me, bro. That's what I said last episode because we had my bro here
Yeah.
who was a DJ. His name is Yellow Wave. I said like when we first met, I didn't really like him like that. I just didn't like him. When me and RC first met, we
Yeah.
didn't, we weren't just boys off the rip. But then later we became brothers, and now we brothers. You know what I'm saying? So-
I think when you see something about that person that you like, but you just don't know what it is, and you don't want to give him credit for it, you're like, fuck that dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You're like, fuck that dude.
yeah.
And then you get to know him, you're like, actually, he's pretty chill. Like,
guy's
you know,
all
like,
right.
yeah, this guy's all right. He's gonna be one of us.
He's a scumbag, but I like him.
Guys, all right.
All right. Well, hey man, Chris, you hella cool, bro.
Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to our second cue now. We're gonna talk about, since you are a relationship coach, I'm gonna get your
Okay.
ideas on this, and guys too. Since RC, you're pretty much married, and Artie, you dated before. Mumbles has 8 kids. Charlie, I'm playing with you. We ain't got no kids. No, we're gonna talk about our second cue, which is gonna be Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union. They've been married for how long has it been now, bro? Like 7, 8 years.
15, no, longer than
It's
that.
been longer than that.
A lot longer.
Yeah, because they got a grown ass.
2023.
Yeah, but those kids aren't hers. Maybe one of them is, right?
They've been married for longer than 8 years.
I got you, but I'm saying though, but I don't think those kids are her kids. But anyways, I digress.
Some of,
Research
all right,
time.
let's look them up.
You all right? You get the car facts.
What was the?
But no,
the Lakers. My bad.
They lost.
Oh yeah, Lakers got swept, by the way. So by the time you're watching this,
Nuggets
all,
to the finals.
all you Laker fans, I want to talk shit about Suns fans. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear no bullshit about no 17 championships. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right, that ain't gonna save you now. You got your ass whooped.
Get him out of here.
All right, at least the Suns won 2 games, and that's without our old point guard and our soft ass center. All right.
That's true.
So we didn't have no Goat James and the Brow. All right, we had a light skinned Mamba, and we had
You had KD.
KD wasn't even playing. Like, I've never seen KD play so bad before. He's over there dribbling ball off his foot.
KD
Yeah.
missed 10
Freaking-
9 shots in a row or something like that.
Something like that, dude. He was only like getting points like off of free throws mostly.
I literally, first time in my whole life, I got so mad. I turned the whole fucking game off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when
And
you're
I'm
getting
like a
clapped
Suns
by
fan.
30
I'm
at home, like it's hard to
yeah,
watch.
I didn't even watch Game 6, bro. I didn't care. I knew we were done.
Yeah.
Should have turned off everything. But anyways, yeah, Lakers. Sorry, Chris, but yeah.
No, it's cool. It
They've
is
been-
what it is.
right.
I'm not that upset.
They've been married for 9 years. 20,
See, I said
2014.
8 years.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
2014. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. 15 years. Yeah, man. Kick
Aaron was
rocks.
closer.
I know what I'm talking about.
You was right,
Oh,
bro.
Aaron's close one time, and now he's. Oh.
Yeah, low, nigga.
I'm
We gave it to
usually
you.
right, believe me.
about.
I'm usually right. But yes, Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle said that they go half on the bills for their living space for their house, and a lot of people were like, "Wait, really?" I think they looked up the net worth. Like Dwayne's is like 199 million, and Gabrielle's is like maybe like 50 or 75 million. Oh no, only 75 million. So how do we feel about that? Because Gabrielle, she did later come out and say that Dwayne is literally supporting 3 to 4 other households with friends and families, and he's paying for all that. So Gabby wanted to kind of be fair and to help pay for stuff like that. So how do we feel about a man and woman splitting bills, especially if they're not rich? Is that like taboo, or should that be more of like the norm?
I think whatever roles you guys play in the household. So I feel like for both of them, they're both fucking powerful ass people doing their own fucking thing anyways. It's 50-50 probably in their life to begin with. Whereas like other people, like if you're fucking at home taking care of the laundry and shit, it's not like Gabrielle Union's doing that shit. They probably got someone there on payroll taking care of the entire house. You know what I mean? It's different. You're getting all that shit paid for anyways. So at that point, you're both giving what you already can, which is both of you have income. Whereas like if you're in a situation where, you know, she's staying at home and you're the provider, then I think it's a little bit different. You probably should be responsible for more of the bills in that situation. But I think whatever way you want to fucking do it too. I'm not here to judge how anybody splits their fucking income. So I think it's kind of weird when I see, and honestly, you know what, I've actually talked to a couple girls recently that have gotten out of relationships with guys where they're supporting the dude a lot. I see that a lot, honestly, to the point of I'm not paying rent and whatever. And then I hear things from girls like, well, I don't care about money. But I'm like, in my opinion, you got to hold the dude accountable for at least his half. You know what I mean? You got to at least be paying half, no offense, to other dudes. But in my opinion, I feel like for me, in a masculine, feminine situation, I do believe that the man should be taking care of more stuff when it comes to money. Me personally.
Yeah.
So like more as in like 75-25, or if you're the man, you pay the bills.
See, that's the thing. That's tough for me. Like, I think at this stage, if we're not living together and you're not doing everything for me, I'm not paying the full bills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not coming over to my house and going to the bar and not doing shit for me to pay the bills. No chance. You know what I mean? I'm good on that. That's what I'm saying. There has to be, in my opinion, like equality between it, but it might not look like money from her side or vice versa.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I mean?
there's other ways to contribute, like
Exactly.
being a stay-at-home wife or whatever the case is, or a partner it's not easy. Like it's not
Exactly.
easy to do a daily maintenance. So I get that. My biggest pet peeve that I hate, because I've been seeing a lot of this stuff like on social media, and women talk about it and men talk about it and all that stuff, is the expectation now of, oh, I ain't gonna be with no man if he ain't gonna pay for everything. Like, whoa, wait, like where did this expectation come from? Like, as a man that has his own and I get my own, you know what I'm saying? If me and my girl live together, I wouldn't mind doing that, but also I wouldn't mind being like, because I'm usually a giver. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we go to dinner, I usually pay. When we go out to the movies, I usually pay. When it comes down to gas in the car, I don't mind doing little things like that all the time. So I feel like maybe you taking a bill or two shouldn't be the end of the world, but I feel like we have some really unfair expectations, especially from people that aren't holding up their end of the deal.
Absolutely.
The people that want somebody to pay for everything is usually the motherfucker that ain't got the job,
Yeah.
they ain't got the
Exactly.
car, they ain't got the house.
I mean, people have these expectations of what they're looking for in a relationship, and I ask them, like, what are you bringing to the table? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't take the look inward on, like, all right, what is my worth to that person, or what am I giving as well? It's always about what somebody else is. And you got to look at what you're doing first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask for something unless I'm also doing something to contribute.
Yeah.
In your relationship, how does it go?
Well, I was just gonna say, so me and my queen have been together for quite some time. We just recently bought a house together. So it's not 50-50, but it makes sense and it ebbs and flows. Like we both, she's an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. So sometimes are just really good on one end or the other. And it's like, yo, I got you, don't worry about it or whatever. But yeah, we have a joint account that we both contribute to, and all the bills go out of that account. And it's like, I don't want to put too much of my business out there, but we both contribute to the account.
Yeah.
And the bills just get paid from that account. But I will say, to the Gabrielle Union point, like my queen is super what's the word? Very ambitious, very a go-getter in her own right. And she's making her own money as well. So she doesn't, it's not that, and I don't want to speak for her, but it's not that she doesn't want to be taken care of, because like who wouldn't just want to just live a life of lavish and just, but she's pretty like with her own like program too.
She got
like,
her own, yeah.
She's not just gonna sit there and let you just take care of everything if it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I mean, I think for each individual couple, whatever makes sense. But also something that me and her talk about is like, I think the wage gap is real, and it I mean, two people working the same job could potentially be making a different amount. And so because of that, typically that leans more towards the man side. So I think that's why it's expected for men on a very basic level. I think that's why it's expected for men to cover some more of the bills, because you're more likely than not making more. But I think as long as it makes sense, like who the hell are we to say that she can't pay half of the bills or whatever?
Yeah, Artie, did you?
I mean, just based on what I've heard from that whole situation, to me, it's like we don't know enough about their situation to even be making these type of assumptions, because like I see them like, oh no, I can't believe that he's letting her go half on the bills. But it's like, we don't even know their bills compared to what they're making could be insignificant. It could be so small to them that they don't even really care about that kind of stuff. And then you got to also think, let's be real, you think that when they're going on vacations or when they're going, anywhere or going out to the store and she's there and he's there, you really think that he's not putting his card down on all those situations? So there's all kinds of other circumstances where he could be paying, where if you really add it all up, it's like he's still contributing significantly more. And even now, knowing that he's also taking care of multiple households simultaneously, it's like, what do you my thing is, what I didn't like about it was how they tried to like emasculate him through this process of being like, oh, look at how, like, what, this dude is taking care of more people like than most of the people who are trying to emasculate him could even imagine, like, all at once effortlessly.
Yeah, but that's the issue with dating nowadays. Of like, there's like an unfair stigma and like an unfair expectation on what some women are looking for when it comes for women who date men, or from what men are looking for for the guys who date women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think both sides have gone so far away from like the middle of like where like the meeting point is. That's why the dating pool is shitty more times than not. That's why good women get hurt by men and good men get hurt by women.
I think it's the expectations that's what's ruining the dating pool.
That's what I'm saying,
it's because like the expectations is insane. Like, for example, a guy like me, who I'm in the process of getting into a new career path, doing my art stuff, all that kind of stuff. I'm not making as much money as I was when I was doing insurance and had other things going. And then a guy like me to think I'm going to get in a relationship with a girl who has her own shit and then tell her like, yo, no social media, no, like, that's insane. Because I just don't even have like the pull to do something like that in this current moment. But when you start looking at it like in the with the guy who's making a shit ton of money, right?
Yeah.
Like it's for him, it's completely fair because he's gonna pick the girl he wants. Period. So she'll fit all of the things that he likes, and he doesn't even have to explain to any of these other women what he wants or why he wants it because he'll have that option.
Yeah, I think just that comes from like a level of insecurity, Chris. I'm sure you can speak to that. Of like, I'm sure you probably have people that ask you about like why when you're dating somebody that's insecure and they want you to like delete social media or let me see your phone or who you going with and stuff like that. Like that's what ruins a relationship before it even gets started.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't fuck with that behavior personally. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. Like, I think we both, at least to the degree of, we know what's basic respect. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking to other people and everything else is cool. You know, you want to do what you got to do, go out with your friends. I don't give a fuck. Want to post what you post? I don't care. It's only when you like really cross that line that we're gonna have that conversation. But I'm not the type of person to stop you. And here's the thing: if you're inclined to do something like that, you're gonna do it anyways. Even if I don't want you to do it, and you are down for some other people, or you want to be outside, or you want to do whatever, you're gonna start doing that shit regardless. I can make you fucking deactivate your Instagram. How many girls have been like, oh, this guy cheated on me, and then I got his Instagram password. I'm like, you think that's fucking stopping this dude from cheating? Right. Come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's gonna do this shit, he's gonna do this shit. And actually, now that he has an alibi, now he's using that shit against you. Oh, like, yeah, baby, you have my Instagram passwords. I'm not doing that. Come on. That's stupid. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if somebody fucks with you, they're not gonna shit on you. You know what I mean? They're not. Right. So if they're playing around like that, like I just don't fuck with that. But I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna be like, all right, there's the door. There's a bunch of dudes outside. You want to go fuck them? Go ahead. You like? Right.
No, that's real though. You can't stop grown people from doing what they want to do. Period.
Exactly.
Like you just can't. But you could put hurdles in the way, but like you said, if that's what somebody want to do, they just going. That's what they gonna do.
And access has never been easier to it. Like, we live in a social media age where literally one click of an app and we can see a million women that live 4 minutes away from us, and women can see a million dudes that live. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard. So that's why I think that communication and that trust has to be there. Yeah. And also, dudes, I'm gonna talk to my guys real quick. If you're dating a woman, just in the case of a man dating a woman, or if you're dating a partner, whoever the hell, and they take care of themselves and they got their own, and you're worried about when they step out the house, and you don't deserve that fucking person. All right. That's little dick energy. All right, you got to let your person be great and support them. All that. Well, why are you wearing that? Nah, stay in your lane. Okay, if you're a 3 and she a 9, stick with 3s. All right, because apparently you can't handle a 9. I ain't even just advice.
You gotta have the confidence to be with somebody like that, you know, and it's gonna be unattractive. You pull that stuff and you start asking them where they're going and doing all this shit, they're gonna leave you. Honestly, I think it's just only a matter of time before like they realize that your shit is insecure. You know, you gotta be self-confident and like self-assured. Like, no, that's mine. I got it.
But a lot of times these guys, who know how to manipulate people and women, like they make a 9 feel like she's a 3. Oh yeah. So then when you're that next guy that they talk to, you got to come back and you got to build them back up. Like, what you mean? No, I don't look. I'm sad. Like, no, like you actually a 9. Like you
gotta be careful with that though. You gotta be careful.
Why
with
you say that?
Building them up.
Build a bear.
Nah, that's
I can't do it.
Build a girl.
Again.
Yeah. You got to be careful with that because if they're using you to get their new validation because their last guy shitted on them, bro, they're gonna end up with that last guy.
Damn, you think so?
100%.
A 9 back down to a 3. You build her back up to like a strong 7, 8. She's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna never go back to the 3.
My thing is, you shouldn't have to be building her up. No. Like you build yourself up. You build yourself up.
Hit the who out you.
No. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't force somebody to change, and that's what I'm saying. You being there to like get her to be like a 7 or 8, get her confidence back. It kind of feels like she's using it to get that. You know, to get that back. And then once she's got it again, is she going to be with the guy that's been like, yeah, baby, like keep going. Like to me, okay, I'm not saying you can't support your girl. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there's a degree where like, number one, if she's not your girl, like, you know, I'm going to support you, build you up. But if I'm not getting that energy back from you too, then I'm going to watch myself on that. I'm not going to be going a little bit too hard because I'll tell you, so I do a lot of non-negotiables with girls, right? So I've heard hundreds of women tell me exactly what they want from men. Yeah. And on every single list, you will hear every single time, I don't want a guy that's too nice. I don't want a guy that doesn't have that masculine leadership energy. And that doesn't mean you just tell her what to fucking do. And I think that's the hard part is finding that balance. But my point is, like, you got to be careful about always like rolling with whatever decision she wants to go with, or not taking the lead on certain things. And sometimes when you're like too supportive or just like too nice, just overly like agreeing with everything, sometimes that in a way can be a little bit boring.
Well, yeah, I think the book that we had just recently read, what was the name of it?
The Divine Masculine
Something, yeah.
Wait, y'all read a book together?
We
did.
just happened to read the same book.
Y'all got a book club and didn't tell me about it?
Yeah, you probably need to read it.
The way of,
What does that mean?
The Way of the Superior Man.
The Way of the Superior
one.
Man.
Yeah, I read that one too.
Yeah.
Good book,
That's a good
great book.
And in that book, it kind of made me realize, like, one, that you can detach like the feminine and masculine from the gender, and it still can work, right? So that's why you can have like two lesbians, and you can have like a really masculine one and a really feminine one, but then they kind of, whatever like you project, whichever one you fall in line with, like that's the one that you kind of, there's certain things that you need to bring into the relationship for the relationship to work. So when you find these really feminine girls, like, they are gonna want a really masculine dude. Or if they're like a feminine girl, but they're like forcing themselves to be masculine, it throws the whole thing off the same way if it's like a guy and we're like, oh man, like, hey babe, like whatever you need me to do. Like,
yeah.
And we're forcing ourselves to be like a little bit more feminine, it can throw off the whole thing too. So it's
right. I think the biggest thing is for a man, if you prefer to be a masculine man and you're looking for that feminine woman, is you can't ever put the girl to be higher than your own individual purpose as to where you're going.
Yeah.
So you can't make your girl the purpose of your life, right? You got to have the purpose of your life, and your girl is supporting you following that purpose of your life. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, like you say, it's your art or whatever. It's like there's a degree on which, like, okay, like I'm gonna support you in what you want to do too, but I got this shit going on, right? Like I got my work to do. Like, so just deciding, like, you know, there's a lot of guys that would just like do everything, like, you know, that's what I'm saying, just like roll over or spend all of their time just trying to chase her, just trying to get her to do whatever. But eventually she's gonna get sick of that, right? She wants to be on the ride with you. I kind of look at it as like a Batman and Robin situation, right? Like both of you guys can't be Robin and both of you guys can't be Batman, you know? Right. There could be a little bit of a mixture sometimes, but to a degree, someone's kind of got to be taking the lead. I'm telling you right now, I talk to these women individually.
Yeah.
They like, I talk to some boss ass women, right? And they're like, listen, I'm the boss at work. I make all the decisions. She's like, I want to come home and not make one decision.
Yo, my queen says that almost every day.
Yeah.
Every day. So
like, you know, they like the energy of being that at work, but again, when they come home, you know, plan shit, you know, just like tell her where you guys are going, like, you know, make it easy, like, hey, like wear something nice today, or do this, like, all right, you know, I got the menu, I think you're gonna like this food, just like little shit. Again, it's not bossing her around, but just kind of like making like suggestions for what you guys want to do, or you're doing, or like, I'm doing this, come with me, you know what I mean? Not like, oh, what, boy, no, wait, what are you doing, babe? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, it's that confidence, and it's standing strong. And I feel like the bar is so low right now, because there's a lot more shitty dudes in the dating pool that good women have to deal with, and there's a lot of shitty women that good dudes got to deal with. There's a lot on both sides, and I feel like if you're a man and you give that woman that like natural, safe, masculine energy, like RC, like you and your girl's relationship is really cool to see, because you guys get along as a team and stuff like that. And like when you guys do date nights and stuff, like you do like a lot of great things for her. Like that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm giving you complete respect on that, because like it's hard. Like there's stuff that I wanted to do before and I couldn't be able to do with like the girls I dated and stuff. And when I was able to do some things, it was fucking dope. So like Chris, like that's real too. So,
I've talked to girls before, and a girl said something that was really interesting to me, that kind of like made me laugh. She was straight up like, when I go on a date, or like when I'm hanging out with the dude, when I start liking a dude is when I feel like I can just turn off my brain while I'm with this dude, and I know like he's not gonna get me into any weird situations. He's gonna get me where I need to be. We're gonna eat. We're gonna get home safe. Like I don't have to worry about anything. I just get to enjoy my day and just be like la 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 and just be in la la land until my time with him is up. So like that, and that's a girl like admitting to her feminine aspect, but like, you know, that's what even some girls who are like projecting that masculinity, but it's not their natural like identity. When you actually hit them with some real like, yo, I'm gonna be there at 8. Make sure that you're getting ready by 6:30 and blah blah blah.
Right.
And get this and this ready. And then if your friends are gonna meet us there, then tell your friend to send my boy this number, and we'll all be there at this time. And then, boom, like they'll be more attracted to you just because you just set a curriculum. You set a damn flight plan. They know what we're doing, where we're going, and like I'm saying this shit because I learned this shit too late, bro. Like I swear to God, I learned this shit too late, bro. Even thinking about like certain times where I was with my more recent ex, where I'm just saying like yeah, what do you want to do?
Where do you want to go?
It is a cheat code. I think everything y'all are saying, like when you take the lead. I think I don't want to speak for an entire gender, but I think for the most part, it's looked upon pleasantly. Like,
yes.
I think sometimes really nice guys can be afraid of coming off too bossy, or you don't want to kind of throw your masculinity around or like kind of be the manipulative guy. You want to stay away from that, so you shy away from it. But I think it is looked on favorably if you're taking the charge and you're taking the lead and you're just kind of leading like as you should.
Like think about it like again, it's not like you're just some toxic asshole. Like think about like a good fucking point guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not forcing people to do shit, but you're controlling like, yo, let's do pick and roll. You know what I mean? Like let's do that.
3-man goddamn weave.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not yelling at your boys like, yo, you suck. You know what I mean? Like fucking,
I mean, sometimes
I mean, hey, I guess you could.
I know, you suck. I'm just joking. No, I would never do that. Well, speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? I think we got pretty deep into that conversation, which is good, though. I think everybody had a lot of good points. We do have a new segment we want to, unveil to you guys, since we do have a relationship guru here, a mindset coach, my guy, Chris Nappy. Follow him on the gram. This new segment is called What's the Flag? And we're going to give 3 different scenarios, and it's either going to be a red flag, as in hell no, or a green flag, as in that's kind of a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to, it's going to be quick, though. It's going to be like 2 minutes, give your point, on to the next one. So first one is going to be, let me see, sex on the first date. What is your flag color on that one? RC, I'm going to start off with you.
That's tricky, dog. I think if I'm speaking generally, if you can not get to that point, if you can avoid that situation for the I mean, we're talking about like you just meet somebody, or what you mean?
I mean, like,
you mean like we've been talking on Hinge for a minute and then now we're gonna meet up, or what?
First time ever meeting this person in person. Like you maybe talk like on Tinder or Hinge or IG for maybe a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, and then y'all finally go to Olive Garden. You get it a breadstick.
You taking them to Olive Garden on the first
hey, I'm just.
Like, don't hate on Olive Garden.
Nah. Well, you definitely ain't doing that if you going to Olive Garden on the first day, so you don't got to worry about it.
I'm only saying that because I had Olive Garden earlier today, so that's why it's just on my brain.
No, I'm going to say that's a red flag. I think if you're trying to build something long term, and again, depending on what you're looking for, because not everybody's into that, but if you're trying to build something long term, I think if you can just do some really dope date stuff for the first couple times and really build a rapport, it's only going to make that better. So I'm going to give that a red flag.
Red flag. All right, Chris, what you got?
Shit, I'm with him too. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna go yellow on this one. And to his point, I think if you're trying to build something real, I guess you're trying to avoid that as much as possible, right? Because you want to see what the friendship is like. I mean, listen, you're going to have sex before you really know them anyways, more than likely. It's very hard that you're going to get to the point of like, 4, 5, 6 weeks without fucking. I just don't see it happening. So my thing is just be congruent in your words. So like I've had girls, and maybe this is just like, I swear to God, I'm not joking. Let me see if I can even like pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Receipts. Yeah. Oh, what's this girl's name?
Damn.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up. All right. Well, I'll tell my point and I'll find it while somebody else talks.
Deal. Okay.
But my point is, so I've had a lot of girls where I had one recent where she was like playing this like, oh, you never had a girl like me. I'm so traditional. Like, you haven't met. I'm like, all right, cool. We go on a date, spend 8 hours together, and then she like let me fuck, and honestly was crazy.
I don't know why that was funny. I don't know, just the timing of it. Okay, she let you fuck. All right, and then what?
Here's my thing. Every single time I go into a first date not expecting sex, I get it every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. And if I expect that I'm going to fuck, I never get it. But so this was one of those situations. So for me, I'm one of, you know what I'm saying? And it was one of those situations where I feel like I kind of need to be prepared. So okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like,
be real, son.
okay, so I take some testosterone. So for me, my dick doesn't work all the time.
Okay.
So I need to usually take a Cialis. All right. So here's the thing.
And then it really works.
Yeah. Then I'm good. So it's really hard. So like for me, I'm like, fuck, am I gonna fuck this girl or not? Like I kind of need to know.
Yeah.
But so my new thing is just always be half prepared to fuck at every single time because.
What, you take like a half a pill or something?
Yeah, I take half.
Oh. I didn't even think you were being literal.
No.
Oh shit.
But for this one girl, she was trying like so hard. She was telling me, I'm not like that. So I busted it up before I hung out there. I was like, I cannot hang out with this girl horny or I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that didn't help because it was like still like 8 hours later and she was still there. But then she started then she was down and it freaked me out. I was like, yo, you made it seem like you were like this other thing and you let me fuck. And like we had this like giant conversation about it. I shouldn't necessarily cared that much because like it is what it is. We had a good time.
Yeah.
And I was probably just being all butthurt because I fucking had busted it out. And I was like, fuck. I was like, you're making me look like shit.
I could have held it in. Damn.
Yeah.
With the A game.
Because that's the thing. I'll tell you right now too. As much as girls don't care about fucking whatever, at least that's I don't know for some of them.
Yeah.
But if you don't fuck them right at least the first time, it is very hard to recover. The likelihood of them chilling with you again is slim. They might give you one more chance. I've heard girls they say 2 times. That's the max they will give you.
Yeah.
So if you didn't hit it right the first time, they might give you a second chance. They fuck your personality, but even after that, you might be fucked.
Yeah, 2 times and you don't produce. But that's for guys too. I mean,
You're out.
Which also, just to tag on that saying that like to fuck them good, I hate that I'm even saying this. But that's so subjective because each individual is different. So what may work with one person may not work with another person. So for you to have to figure that out without really any investment on the front end, like if she don't like you, she really ain't calling you back now. You ain't really even taking the time to see what she likes and figure out what time she's on. So yeah.
But that's why you also can't give all these girls good dick.
Damn.
Like you getting shitty dick today.
Yeah, hit the horn. Chewy, hit the horn, Chewy.
You can't, man, because there's times where I've given bad dick on accident.
On accident.
I'll be honest. But there's times where I've given bad dick on purpose to be like, you know what? I don't want her to want to fuck me again.
Why don't you say no?
Because in the moment, I'm like, I'm like,
all right, can you run us through the bad dick? What do you do?
The bad dick?
Like, what do you?
The bad dick ending. You know how a movie has a good ending or a bad ending?
I mean, it's not like bad, but you kind of just do whatever you want to do.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
More selfish.
Get through it,
and that's
then
kind of what I was talking about,
wrap it up real quick at the end. Like, hey, so I don't know what you're gonna do, but it's 6:30. Like, you just wrap that shit up.
The conversation is never fun,
and
man.
that's it, man.
That conversation.
And you wrap that shit up, dude. I had a girl hit me with that shit one time.
What you about to do?
Wait, were you at her house?
Yeah.
And she kicked,
she hit me
out.
with the, it's time for you to. I was like, am I going to see you again?
Oh, well, I thought I was just going to, leave in the morning, head ass.
I thought, I might be able to take it out.
I found the conversation.
Okay.
So this girl, I was like, yo, you should sleep over. So I give her my number. She's like, it's blank. She's like, sleep over tonight, huh? I said, am I a bad person for that? That was my response. Because I was like, I'm telling her what it is, essentially. Yeah. She said, not at all, nothing wrong with that, but I'm also not looking for a hookup, so it'd be a very chill sleepover. I was like, I totally appreciate that. I appreciate you for being transparent. I was like, I'm going to go to a bar, whatever. Not joking, that fucking night. the same night, meets up with me at the bar, fucks me at my house.
Damn.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But who? I mean, who is really grown out here agreeing to a sleepover without that going down?
Because there's sometimes where women, they just want to be like there, but they don't want to do anything because they don't want to, because they don't want to feel bad. Like, well, I just fucked this guy and I don't even really know him like that.
I've had one recently that she slept over and we didn't fuck because she was like putting up a boundary. But like, it is what it is. You want to chill, like, and we're getting to know each other. And if I fuck with you like that, I'm chill. I mean, advice for girls. I think the reason you might not want to have sex with a guy on the first date, if you fuck with him, is eventually you will see like we will lose patience if we don't want something long term with you, right? So there's only so many times I'm going to hang out with you without having sex if my objective with you is sex.
True. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
But that's where
How
the
many dates am I
communication.
going to take you on?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see,
but that's where the communication kind of. I mean, it's hard just to be like, yo, I'm taking you out here just because I want to fuck. Like, it doesn't
you
work
can't
like
say
that.
that.
Yeah, but it's also like, yo, like if you know it's just a hookup and you know it is what it is, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But if you know if you're trying to talk to somebody, then it doesn't hurt. I think that's all most women usually want. They just want to know. Like, just let me know what it is, so that way I can make the decision myself. And ever since I got older, I started doing it. Like, yo, like we're cool on this, but I'm not looking for that. Or, hey, I am looking for that, and we can go there.
Yeah.
So
Crazy thing is, for me, man, nowadays it's like if I'm even gonna consider fucking a girl, and I think that this is like more after I've kind of collected myself, taken some time off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me now, I'm so focused on everything that I'm doing that it's like if she doesn't give me like this, I can't really explain it. Like if she doesn't show me that she's legitimately interested in like what I'm doing and where I'm going, like I don't even take her serious like enough to be in the situation to fuck her. Like you gotta show up to one of my events. You gotta like. It's almost like
damn, you giving the prerequisites?
No, that's
like
real, though.
no, like because really what it is like dudes pedestal. I've talked about this before. They pedestalize it. Like, bro, if pussy is on a pedestal, like once you take it off, it's like it unleashes like you're a new man. Like I have different energy now because of that shit.
Can you like hear the birds like whisper at night?
Yeah, you can. You actually can. You notice different things because your mind is thinking about different things. Your reticular activating system is aware of different things.
Look at you go. Someone's been reading some books over there.
Yeah, man.
That's Tony Robbins.
Ed Milet.
Oh, Ed Milet. Okay. Yeah, same thing.
Oh, man, look at you. All right. All right, smart brothers. All right, well, then what about flag number 2? All right.
Wait, I didn't get to say my thing on the flag. I just
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say shit. You know what?
He's like green.
I'm gonna say no. You know what? I'm gonna say green, but there's some caveats around it, right?
Yeah.
So we've been talking for a while, and then we meet, and then like we both have like this crazy desire for each other, because to me that's a prerequisite too. Like I feel like you don't desire me sexually, you don't find me like super attractive, then this is gonna like I need to have that too. You know what I'm saying? So when she can't, like, it's like I can't resist this. You know what I'm saying? I need this shit. Then I'm like, shit, me too. And then I'm gonna be more likely to be like, yo, this girl really like has a desire for me, which is kind of like that instinctual level of attraction. Let's see if we can find these other more complex versions of attraction.
I will say, just sometimes though, you just click with somebody. Like you just click. Like I've had a first date where like you just click. Like after we talked, we hung out, and shit just got popping. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think to his point. But the hard part about that is if that's the energy y'all are on. The hard part is like your relationship based on sex, or is it really because y'all are made for each other or good for each other?
True.
Because you get into that, you find those people, and it's dangerous.
True.
Because then you're hanging out with them, and you know that they're not for you, but you're like, fuck, the sex is bomb.
Yeah. But sometimes that's where the best sex come from, though. Chris.
No,
It's
you're
from
not
the worst
wrong.
one.
I'm not saying it's not.
That's the best. That's the best kitty right
But
now.
he's also saying, to his point though, is it could be great, but if it's not long term, that's not really helping you out in the long run. That's a short term pleasure, you know.
Right.
I think every situation is for a reason. Like sometimes not everything needs to be fucking The Notebook, and we need to date and marry for 80 years. Sometimes, hey, a good solid 5-6 months. It is what it is. We both know what the score is. We both get it in, we get it out. those have been some of my best relationships, rather
Yeah.
than me actually dating
Yeah.
some women for years.
But
Like
the
it's-
red flag sprinkled into that is that if you do fuck me on the first date, and then I find out later that, like, let's say she knows homies or people that are in the scene, and I find out that like you've went on dates with them, my brain is gonna automatically assume you fucked them too.
well, I mean, that's the game, baby.
That's a pretty specific scenario, but yeah,
But,
I'm like,
bro,
I'm
it
like, yeah,
happens
that's
Say her name.
Bro, it happens all the time. Bro, that shit happens
No, you're
all
right.
the time, especially in Old Town.
you can't.
Yeah.
You really can't even help that though. That's just your brain working how it's supposed to work. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you hooked up with one of her friends though? You know what I'm saying? Like you never know.
No, you're not wrong about that.
I was
But,
gonna say something, but I won't
Hey, do not self-incriminate yourself.
what's flag
No,
number
no.
two?
All right. We're running out of time. This has been a great show. Flag number 2. Is it cool if your girl has a male best friend? We still falling for that in 2023.
Damn.
Chris, what color is the flag?
So I told you before. I mean, listen, if you guys are truly best friends, like I would know. And here's the thing: if he was your best friend and you're fucking me, there's no way you're fucking him. That's my thing. I don't believe in that. As in, like, that's what I'm saying. If you guys, here's my thing. I don't know why people get so worried about people that are in their past too much. Like, I've never really had an experience where the male best friend automatically just becomes like the lover. You know what I mean? Like, if he's already in the picture and she's fucking with you now, if she knows she can have that.
Yeah.
If he's down like that. So
Yeah.
it'd be weird to me to get really upset. I'm gonna say that's okay to me.
So that's a green
I don't-
flag,
I don't- I don't
or
get-
that's a neutral flag.
I just don't care.
Are you
Okay.
cool with them like hanging out when you're not there?
It depends on their relationship. Like here's the thing: if it's a new male best friend, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right now, if it's an old one that they've been chilling way before they even knew you, then I don't give a fuck. You know, do what you got to do.
See, the thing that pisses me off about that is because I've dated girls that have male best friends, right?
Yeah.
I dated this one girl many years ago, and she was like, "We never even did anything. Though. He's just a friend." I'm like, I don't really trust him. I ain't never met him. I never talked to him. And then like later down the line, it came out that. Like, I think they did kind of mess around a little bit. I see, like, why don't you tell me that shit? See, that did happen. Well, okay, but we were, like, really young. And then, like, another time, like, he had her phone. And, like, I called it, and he answered her phone. Oh, she was really bad. I'm like, whoa, wait, what?
Whoa.
Now that, but see, how does a situation like that even happen though? How long were y'all together?
We were together for, I think, at that point, maybe, like, a year and a half or so. Something like that.
That's some time.
Like she
Yeah,
knowing him
shady.
before me, but like I was like, wait a minute, that don't. I almost.
Did
fuck-
you know she was? Because where's the communication level though?
This situation happened a little while ago, so I don't remember exactly all the details. But like I knew she went out with some friends. I don't remember if he was there or not. This
Well,
dude.
obviously he was.
Yeah, but then Buddy would like randomly send her messages like some snaky shit, knowing that she had a man. So I'm like, see, like that's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
that's different.
You
Like
don't wanna
that's
make-
way different.
Yeah.
If that's what I'm saying. If they're having that kind of conversation and you saw that, then that's a automatic. Like, nah, I'm not fucking with that.
That ruined that did ruin a lot. I'm just saying though, usually 9 times out of 10, because there are some times where a straight man and a straight woman can be friends, and
Yeah.
that's just what it is. Like I have like 2 girls, I would say like, yo, we're just homies and we never messed around. But
Exactly.
the thing is like, but did he want to, or would he turn it down if he had the opportunity to do it? That's RC, go
I
ahead.
highly doubt it.
Yeah, I think again, this is kind of nuanced. Thinking about
Yeah.
my situation, my girl has friends of both genders, and if they, like, to your question of would they go out, like if they go out without me, like, yeah, I feel like she would be safer, but that we have such a level of communication and such a relationship that first of all, she wouldn't play me like that. I wouldn't like play her
Right,
like
right.
that. So like anybody that has been around, this is like family friends, this is like
Yeah.
his parents know her parents, and like we like it so it's like y'all, oh, what y'all want to do, what, please go have a blast. Like if that's gonna make you happy and you gonna have fun, have a blast. So I think it's different. I think that honestly the more I think about it, depends on the person in question, like your partner.
I want to ask you a question so
Yeah.
bad, but I feel like I
What's
don't want
up?
to. You think, would your girl be cool if you had a girl best friend?
Well, Nicole and Anella are 2 of my best friends, and we go back since 2009.
You're right.
But do
So-
you chill like in private together?
not
Your girl be cool with that?
in private, not private, but
Like go to the bar. Or
No, I'm saying like in
Yeah.
private because like that's when
It would
I'd,
never-
like,
but
watch a movie at
that-
the house.
to that point,
Is that cool?
it would never be a situation where my girl is not home and we're just at home chilling. But that's because I don't get down like that.
Right.
So it and vice versa. So to that point, I have 2 female best friends that are like legitimately my best friends that I can call right now and be like, "Yo, I need something," and they I got you.
Yeah.
And it's 100% platonic. It's not on no weird shit. It's just like these are my dogs since college, and these are like literally like. If it was a different situation, they would be like groomsmen in my wedding type of best friends, but they just happen to be female.
Yeah.
So, but even though that's the case, and these are my dogs and all that, I don't get down like that. So I would never just be at the house and then one of them just pull up and now we just at the house together by ourselves.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in a situation.
I'll tell
like
you
that,
what.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. To me, will make it 100% to me a red flag.
What?
Is if he don't want to be my friend.
That's that
yeah.
too.
If he don't want to be
That
my
too.
friend, it's
Yeah.
a red flag because it's like, well, me and her have a lot in common. Obviously, we're dating and we enjoy each other's company.
Mm-hmm.
You two have a lot in common. Well, why can't we all hang out? Why don't you want to hang
Be
out?
my
with me?
friend, dog.
No, for real.
real,
Yeah,
though.
that's like,
That's
and,
real.
and
You're not
also
wrong.
if he's not understanding the sensitivity of the situation and being upfront to be like, yo, man, hey, it's nice to meet you, bro. Hey, what's your social media? Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. And putting himself like, yo, I'm on y'all team. Like, I want y'all to have a good relationship. Like,
Yeah.
if he's not giving me that energy, I'm a question, dude, because really the dudes who play that game, that waiting game, are the snakiest, most despicable motherfuckers on earth.
Damn.
They've been waiting in the wings for
It's-
10, 12
hate
years.
you.
It's the worst.
They hate
it's the
you.
worst type of person to me because you're just you're a little bitch. No, it's because if you really think you can do better than me with my girl, then
You
Come
would have
get
had
her.
her. No,
Come get her.
no. You would have had her.
Yeah,
She would have
you
picked
would've
you
had her.
because you were there.
but it's because
Yeah.
you want to play sneaky, snaky, nice guy until the time arises. Oh, you're crying right now. Well, my shoulder's available. Nah, bro. I don't know. So to me, it's if he don't want to be my friend, big
That's a
red
good
flag.
point.
Let me say this real quick because that reminded
than
me of
that,
one more
it's like-
story. Because I had an ex many years ago. I know my exes aren't really showing any good light on me right now. Chris, I'm sorry.
Says a lot
No,
about
it's
you.
all right.
Yeah, I know, right? No, this one girl I dated out of college, she had a quote unquote male best friend, right? And they were like we're just homies, we're just friends. I'm like, well, I want to meet him. Well, I want to meet him. I'm like, I want to meet him. She was like, well, what do you want to meet him for? I'm like, if that's your best friend, then why can't I meet him? Yeah,
Right.
but why would I want to mix friends? I'm like, oh, that's a flag.
That's
That's a red flag.
absolutely.
She acting like that. Yeah, that's a flag.
Yeah, because apparently homie hit her up one time like, hey, are you still dating that one dude? Like, you ain't single yet? I'm like, word?
Is that her best friend if he has to ask? That's the thing. You talking about best friend. Anella would never have to ask me, are you still dating Kayla? What are we talking about?
I know, but I'm saying it's different when you're dealing with a dude.
No,
than
you're
a,
right.
yeah,
You're
like
right.
it's
when it's a different situation, it can be a red flag.
Chewy, would you ever date a girl who said that she has a male best friend or not?
Probably not. No.
You're not gonna hear her out.
You
Like,
ain't
no,
falling for it.
he's like a brother. He's like a cousin.
Nope. No funny business, bro.
Woo!
I like that, Chewy.
Shit. All right. So I think we all kind of agree, mainly red flags on that one. Wait, Mumbles, you? He said, shit. Yep, the red flags on around. All right, last flag. And also, if you guys dig this little segment, please comment below, like it, let us know what you think. Let us know your opinion on these flag colors and give us a scenario you might have dealt with too. We want to hear that shit. We really do. Last one. Is it a red or a green flag if a woman, in this case, has a high-paying job? Now, I say that, hear me out.
The greenest.
Hear me out, because look, there's some men out there who, and I
With
see
little dicks?
Yes, little dick energy. I've seen women post and they talk about this, like how a lot of women get discriminated against because they have a high paying job and the man feels threatened. His masculinity feels threatened by a woman that maybe makes more money than him. How would you feel like if your girl, I know us, we're confident men. Like, we're good. We probably wouldn't trip about that. But there's some dudes out there that they don't want their girl to make more money than them.
It is interesting if she was just like killing them and she was like
Yeah.
pulling in $3 million a year.
And you making 75K?
Well,
I mean,
you just so you got to break it down like this.
What's the flag color?
I'm gonna say, honestly, like that would be a green flag.
If
right?
your girl made 3 times
be-
more than you.
it would be a green flag.
Okay.
Greenness.
If like I felt like she was like, if she really didn't care about money like that, but. If you have to look at the statistics and shit too, because the statistics show that women who make more money than their man, like they're way more likely to divorce. Like they're more
But why-
likely to cheat. Like so you have to take that into consideration. Now you don't put that don't put that type of energy on every woman who's making more money because they're most likely not all like that.
Yeah.
But it's something to think about. So if you're looking at it statistically, it might look as a red flag statistically. But if you know this person and you know the type of heart that she has, then it's potentially a green flag. I mean, but damn, that's a tough one.
I think it is hard because I think eventually you hit a point where. So I just talked to a girl yesterday that they kind of broke up, but she's like, this motherfucker's not getting a job. Like he's not paying the rent. You know what I mean? Like that to me is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're upholding some end of your bargain, I don't think it matters. You know what I mean? It is what it is at that point.
I think,
But in that case, I didn't mean to cut you off.
bro.
If you're talking to a girl and she makes like racks or mills, like we up there, she up there.
Yeah.
If like the conversation was kind of different, and if you guys ever got into an argument and she brought up like, well, I'm bringing in this and I'm doing that, like, is that not going to maybe bother you a little bit? Or
I
is
mean,
that-
absolutely. But I mean, imagine if I turned around and be like, yo, I'm doing all this and you gained 20 pounds or something like that.
That's
You
what-
know what I'm saying?
'cause
Like,
yeah.
we might have that kind of conversation too, but I'm not going to like, I mean, here's the thing. If you truly felt like that though, I want you to express that to me because that is a problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you truly do feel that way, then something's not working here. To be honest, like if that's the case, as much as it would suck, again, I'm not forcing you to be here. If you feel like I'm inadequate for you, don't be with me. I'm not here to force you to be around. I'm gonna go figure my shit out. Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt, but that's gonna be a reality check for me too that I probably need.
I'm just saying, usually power attracts power, or like the range attracts the range. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why
You
Beyonce.
think so?
I think Beyonce had no other choice than to be with Jay-Z because he's the only dude that makes more money than her.
no,
Yeah.
that might be true.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
might
Like
be
anybody
true.
else, you think Beyonce gonna listen to you when she's worth half a bill and you worth 200 mil? She don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
That might be true in that very specific outlier of a case, but I think in most cases, I don't think power attracts power. I think like power attracts peace. Like he's hectic. His whole life is crazy. He's working crazy hours and running an entire business. He can never turn his phone off. He doesn't want his girl to be running a business, never being able to turn her phone off.
But let me say this.
never
Let me say
being
this. Let me
able
say
to
this.
be home or
Power
having
might
a
not
peace.
attract power, but power respects power.
That's fair.
Like RC, like power respects power. Like if you making money, you know what I'm saying? If your girl, if she's making maybe not more than you or maybe not as much as you, but close to you, all right, cool, we on a different level. But if
Right.
I'm just like making like 3-4 times more than you,
But I think that would be the case. So obviously right now we're just talking about income.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be the case in a lot of different aspects. Like if you were waking up every morning, like, I don't know, let's just say going to the gym on like a weight loss journey or whatever, and your partner is just sitting there kind of going in the opposite direction, like, wouldn't that make you non-compatible in there? Like there's a lot of different sections of a relationship where if one person is on this type of time and you're just doing something else on a different type of time, you're probably not gonna be like the most like cohesive to be together.
Yeah.
Potentially, I mean, maybe sometimes they say opposites attract, but so obviously with the money, if there's a discrepancy there, that could be a red flag. Like when you think about it just off of a whim, it's like, oh yeah, please, like make more. But then when you really think about it, it's like, well, if one person in the relationship is doing something that's so much different, that's giving them a different result than the other person, then there could obviously be some turbulence there.
Go ahead, Artie, go ahead.
And a lot of the time, I think, and that kind of goes for any type of relationship like that. It's like, well, okay, maybe not necessarily. I think that this is something that is a little bit more of a woman thing where it's like if a girl is working out like crazy, she gonna want her man to be like, yeah, you need to be a workout guy too. Like, but as guys, like if you can see a power lifter and then like his wife is just like normal. Like he probably wouldn't accept her being like completely out of shape, but she doesn't need to be a power lifter too.
Yeah.
But if like it's a woman making $3
I think it's
mil,
the opposite.
she gonna want a dude making at least
You think it's the opposite?
$3 mil. You
Well,
think?
I've seen a lot of girls that are in the gym and they're with some dudes that are not working out.
Yeah, but
You know
what
I'm
does he
saying?
bring?
Other shit. But I think
Right.
that's what, to his point though, or something I was going to add is, you know, somebody can be making an astronomical amount more, right? Like I can be making way more. But again, this goes back to the conversation we had about the value being even. Like my friend's dad is a stay-at-home dad. So like the value for the wife is that she has somebody that she trusts, that's loyal, and maybe she values those things so highly that she doesn't care about being the breadwinner of the family.
right.
So I think that's really what it comes down to is what are the things that you value and how are you valuing them in your partner? So, you know, if some girl's making way much more money than me, but she just loves our fucking friendship so fucking much that it doesn't matter to her,
Good point.
she might stay with me. You know what I mean? It might not fucking matter. But then there are times where like if she's got hella access to go do all this shit and I'm like, fuck, I can't even afford to like buy you lunch, like that's gonna probably be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's gonna be hard.
All right, so I'm gonna go around and just ask real quick. Flag color for the last one. Your partner having a higher paying job. Chris, what's your flag color?
Shit, I went fucking yellow on every single one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Neutral man.
Yeah.
No, hey, no.
Fuck.
Hey, pick one and
Nuance,
stick one.
man.
Hey,
All
pick
right.
one.
I'm
Last
gonna
one.
say green flag for me.
Okay.
I like that.
RC.
Yeah, I'm gonna say green flag. It would be a green flag because it would be motivating for me to get my bars.
I
up.
agree.
So that's a green flag. You making us both better.
Got you. Artie.
I'm gonna say green flag, but I'm gonna say, brother, you on a brother. Look at the clock. You got a time limit on that shit. Because like if you start dating her and she's gonna start saying like, hey, like I talked to somebody the other day and they might be able to get you a better job.
I mean, but and
That's
you
cool.
can
No,
see
no,
it
no.
two different ways.
That's cool.
You can see-
That's
Yeah.
cool. But just know if you feel like you're gonna coast at 50K
Yeah.
and she's gonna be at 3 mil, that's just
Your
not
girl
cool.
being your boss
That
is
shit not
crazy.
gonna rock.
I say green flag because I love a woman that's powerful and has her own and getting her own. Mumbles, what do you say? Green flag or red flag? Green.
I want to be the richest.
There you go. All right. Chewy, what do you say? Green flag or red flag?
Green flag, bro. I'm trying to be a trophy husband.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can stay. These two are literally high fiving.
But,
Trying to be house dads, bro.
But I do think you're gonna have to, depending on her personality type, because if she's mad, got the bag like crazy, but she's still like in her heart and soul feminine, you have to find somewhere in that relationship to lead her.
Yep.
Well, okay. Well, you know, hey, you could lead her to a championship. Unfortunately, unlike our next and our last topic, which would be Carmelo Anthony retiring. You know what I'm saying? So, no. I
yeah,
tried.
no, that one-
Hey, but all right. Before we get into that, round of applause for the new segment. What's the flag? You know, since Chris is the relationship guy, we had
I like that, though.
This is
That
the
was good
relationship
conversation.
episode. Yeah, it's great. The last topic before we get up out of here today is going to be real quick. Carmelo Anthony has officially announced his retirement. He finished 9th all time in the NBA in scoring. Won a championship with Syracuse as a freshman back in college. Came out of Oak Hill. Him and LeBron had a bunch of legendary battles back in high school. That means LeBron James is the last player left in that 2003 draft that's still playing. D Wade
crazy.
gone, Melo gone, Bosh gone. All those guys are gone.
What year did Chris Paul get drafted?
I want to say 2004. I think he got drafted the year after.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he got drafted the year right after that. Yeah, Chris Paul got one foot out the door, though, goddamn, over there speed walking and shit.
Do y'all think Carmelo Anthony's light skin? Would you call him light skin?
Who said he wasn't?
I think he's light skinned. I always resonated with that he was light skinned.
Did that make you like him more? That he was like
Yeah.
you're kind of Hugh, like you're kind of
Caramelo.
got.
Who'd you like more, LeBron or Carmelo when they first came?
Carmelo.
Totally.
LeBron.
I say Bron, but
Bron.
Melo was cool though, man. Melo was
Yeah.
Melo had the headband and the braids and shit and the cornrows. Melo was cool, man.
Yeah.
I was a big Melo fan back at Syracuse. I thought that shit was amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that shit
man.
was fun. I had him and LeBron's slam poster on my wall.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, these motherfuckers are dope. I was like, this little white kid. I was like, yeah, this shit is dope.
Slam, man. So how are you gonna remember Carmelo as a player since you grew up in New York or you lived in New York and he was known as
Yeah.
a Knicks player?
I don't know, man. I love Melo, but this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but he kind of feels like mostly his career. He's like kind of just like he's like a star that just never like really won shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
He's up there with AI and John Stockton and
yeah.
Chris Paul.
It's like, yo, you're a really good scorer and you did shit, but like you're not like he's not a legend to me.
wow.
That's-
I think in my opinion, I think he's a legend.
He's a Hall of Famer.
But I
Does
think
that make you a legend? I don't know. Maybe it does.
I think his impact on the game is still gonna last for a very long time. Like you're gonna see his battles. You're gonna see him against Kobe, him against like LeBron. It's just when you're in that era of like a great all-time player, like how many great players Jordan fucking stopped from ever winning?
Yeah,
Charles
you're not
Barkley
wrong.
would have been probably top 5 if it wasn't for Jordan.
I never even thought about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like those great players, like only one team wins. So whoever doesn't win,
That's
then
true.
they get judged and they get like, why can we never beat him? Like, motherfucker, that's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Like that's
Yeah.
that's LeBron. Like LeBron literally won the East every single year.
He did.
And then when Melo was coming up, he had to deal with Kobe, had to deal with Chris Paul, New Orleans. You had to deal with the Spurs with Duncan and them.
Did he won one championship?
Melo,
Yeah,
didn't win
or
squat.
none,
Never even been to
right?
the finals.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so for somebody like I don't know, top 2 pick, right? Number
He
2.
was number
Did they
2?
just never really build a good team around
They-
him?
Actually,
didn't have a good
no.
team.
Melo
Yeah.
was number 3 because remember Darko Milicic went number 2 to the Pistons.
Yeah.
That was a flop.
Yeah, but Darko got a ring though.
See, yeah, you had.
Darko got a ring, so I
Would
think
you rather be somebody who people call you a flop but you got a ring, or you the shit but you never got a ring?
Nah, you'd rather be Melo.
I'd rather be
I
Melo.
think.
Oh, for sure.
You'd be
'cause
richer
there's-
for sure.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
randoms out there with rings.
True.
And then you got to explain to
true.
people who you are. And no. See, I was on that Pistons team back there when we like.
Yeah.
I had him sharp in practice.
But
I had 1-3 in the 23rd game.
But you
Yeah.
say the name Carmelo Anthony, and like people know what you,
You know.
And on the East Coast, I mean, this guy is a king over there. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so.
I hit a 3.
And he does have USA championships and stuff like that too.
basketball Hall of Fame for sure.
Oh yeah, he's
NBA
Hall
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
But I mean, Denver didn't even retire his number though. Like Jokic is wearing number 15. So
Well, yeah. The number gonna get retired.
is it? Jokic is already wearing.
No.
it.
The number 15 is gonna get retired.
But
I
for
don't know
Jokic,
if it's gonna be
damn.
Carmelo.
I mean, Jokic. If he wins a ring and he's a 2-time back-to-back MVP, and if he
Yeah.
becomes a Finals MVP,
yeah.
they're gonna forget all about Melo. They're gonna say, "Fuck that guy."
Nah.
Low key, because you would have retired the number. Mumbles is Melo. Is he a legend for you?
Yeah, I mean, I spent some time in New York, so that's like
Oh, okay.
over there. He ain't paying for no food in New York City ever.
Oh yeah, see that.
True.
Melo should have came back. He should have played one more year with Jalen Brunson. That would have been amazing. Chewy, is Melo a legend in your eyes?
Dude was a walking bucket at one point, so yeah, I'd see him as a legend. But
I think he's like the only player to ever have like a 50-point game and literally have no rebounds, no assists, no steals,
straight points,
Wow.
he's just straight scoring.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Straight damage.
I'm doing one thing. All right, that's it. Nah, man. Hey, Melo's been amazing. I feel like this last couple of years, like they kind of did him dirty the way he got like blackballed. Like nobody wanted to sign him.
Yeah.
Well, it's a tough contract to take on for
Well, no,
somebody
it
who's been in
wasn't-
the league for 20 years.
But it wasn't even a contract. His thing was if you have Melo on your team, it's like when you have like a star backup quarterback. Like if you had Tim Tebow as your backup quarterback,
Right.
and as soon as your main quarterback starts fucking up, Tebow, put Tebow in the game or put Melo in. Play Melo because we want Melo to be what he was 10, 15, 20 years ago, and he's not that. But as a coach, you don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Freaking ball hogging, elbow shooting Melo who can't guard us. But
Yeah.
I mean, he
I
can guard me.
feel like if he was that legit though, somebody would have signed him.
Hey man, the
You
Suns
really feel like people just leave him out just because they don't want him to be a distraction?
You think Colin Kaepernick can't play ball? I'm just gonna say that.
Wait, that's a totally different.
Yeah,
no,
that's
it
not
is.
the same thing.
Okay,
Carmelo
but-
Anthony got drafted 20 years ago.
No, but I'm saying though, it's not always about talent. It's also about perspective as well. Now I know they're two completely different circumstances on why Colin got blackballed out the league. But I'm saying though, like with Melo, it's not that he couldn't ball. It's just that they don't want to deal with the headache. Teams will take a random and not deal with the headache sometimes over a established talent.
Yeah, but teams will also take the superstar. To his point, if he was that much of a star, like teams would take that just for the draw.
Look
Like,
at Westbrook.
yeah, like we
But
got
Westbrook
this
is
guy.
still
on the team.
Westbrook, but I mean, he was after the Lakers. People were like, "Bro, this guy's ass," and the Clippers still picked him up, and he played well.
I think the Lakers used him as a scapegoat because he was in Washington with a bunch of nobodies. It was him, me, Chewy, and Artie out there, and he took that team to the motherfucking playoffs. So Westbrook, I would rather have Russell Westbrook over Chris Paul right now.
Needed the money at the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I needed the money, but hey, nah, man, we love Carmelo though. Congratulations, great career, Chris. Thank you for being on the show
appreciate it.
today, man.
Thank you.
Yo, you have been dope as hell, bro. Can you
Thank
please?
you.
You funny. You.
Thank you.
We've known each
Come on
other
then.
for a little bit now, not too long, but you know, our conversations. Usually we're in like a loud ass nightclub, so I can't really
It's
like
hard.
talk to you that much.
Nah, not in the nightclub, man.
But you funny as hell.
Thank you, bro.
You funnier
I
than what I
appreciate
thought.
that.
No problem.
Oh, that's good. That's
Look,
good.
look in the camera. Let them know how they can find you, man.
All right. Find me Confidence Chris anywhere, Instagram or TikTok. Podcast coming back out. Nappy and Jay. Is that it? That's pretty much it. Yeah. Confidence Chris wherever you fucking. I don't know.
I'm
got
kind
a
of
search
nappy.
bar.
Can I be on the show?
Yeah.
I won't cut my hair.
We might have you guys on. So once we bring it back, we'll talk.
All right, that'll be dope, man. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
No problem. No, thank you, bro.
Thank you,
Appreciate
bro. Thank you.
RC, how can they find you?
Calvert Productions. Hit me up on IG.
Artie, how can they find you?
Artie Reaps on everything. ARDYREAPZ. Follow me on Clapper. No.
Are you on Clapper, Chris?
What the fuck is Clapper?
Tell him, Artie. no, Artie. He's gonna tell you about it later.
What's Clapper?
Clapper is just like the
The new grinder.
no. it's like they're trying to make like a backup TikTok.
It's the knockoff TikTok.
It was the great value TikTok. Where they thought TikTok was gonna get banned, but it didn't.
There was a moment where where TikTok was potentially about to get banned and people were looking for what's gonna be next and
Right now,
I guess
it's
Clapper
like
was-
Artie's like, there's gold up in them hills, and he got a Clapper.
I mean, hey, that's what I did with TikTok. But Clapper is right now. It's a weird space. You go on there, it's like you see like fight videos, and then you see like a old like redneck lady like twerking, and then
whoa, random.
It
then
sounds
you'll
like
see like mad. Oh, there's mad like Trump videos.
sounds like Twitter pre-Elon.
And that's Clapper, ladies and gentlemen.
Download it.
but every once in a while, there's some funny like
Sounds like Twitter or Reddit.
Right.
because there's no rules.
Oh my!
Right.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
scary. Follow my boy Charlie Mumbles IG as well. Great guy, great content guy. Love him. Chewy, how can they find you?
Jesus Crust, right there on the screen.
Okay. Hey, shout out to our boy Jello TV. Make sure you follow him. He's not here today on this episode because he is celebrating him and his wife's 13th year anniversary.
That's huge.
You know what I'm saying? We love you, Jello. I think you took it to the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? He's a very classy guy. I'm just joking. I don't know what he went to dinner. But no, hey, we love Jello. Send him some love. You know, and some tips on how to keep the marriage fresh. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it, even though I know they're happy. And then follow me at DJ Aaron Michael, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I think I'm gonna pay for the blue check because I'm tired of all these fake ass fucking pages.
Yeah, we
Scammers.
said you if anybody.
Some of these fake pages, they got more followers than me, man. It's crazy.
DJ Aaron Michael too.
It's like DJ Aaron Miguel. Like, it's not even some Hispanic dude. Like, is this you? Like, no, that's not me. He
You
has
should
more
ask him. You
followers.
should be like, "Hey, bro, how much for this gram?"
Oh, I ain't gonna deal with them scammers, man. But yeah, yo, please make sure follow the podcast. Okay, if you're watching our reels on IG, whatever the case is, please follow us. We're close to 400 followers. Subscribe to our YouTube. Help us get to 100. That'll be great. Episode 20 is coming around the corner, and if we can get to some numbers, you never know what we might be able to do. You know, maybe merch. You know, maybe some giveaways. We're ready to start cracking the shit open, baby. It's fucking
Ready.
game time. All right,
Yeah.
the Queued Up Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow us there. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see y'all again next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.